What's up, guys? Josh here from Cavs Talk, and today is the day after the Sacramento Kings game, and it's right before the Detroit Pistons game that's coming up later tonight, so I'm really excited about that. But I just wanted to make this video and talk to you guys about a couple things I saw last night against Sacramento in the 10-point win. So, let's get started. First of all, I just want to say that the Cavaliers went out to Sacramento, and they lost to the Kings by around 40 points. They got blown out, and I don't understand how a team can get blown out that bad and then come back and beat the same team that just blew them out and beat them by 10. I don't understand how that can happen. The only explanation in my mind is that the Cavs are turning the ship around. They're getting better. And I have a couple things to prove that. First of all, the Cavs did not have Anderson Varejao last night. And usually when they don't have Anderson Varejao, you saw when he was out about a couple weeks ago, you saw when he was out, they dropped game after game after game. So they really hurt without Varejao. But last night, Zeller and Sims really stepped it up. I mean, okay, Sims fouled out. Zeller couldn't really lock down DeMarcus Cousins. But honestly, who can? That guy's a monster. Zeller and Sims really didn't put up that many points. But they didn't let DeMarcus Cousins take over the game, and that's what I think is extremely important here. They didn't let him get wide open layups, wide open dunks. They fouled him, they made him go to the foul line, and he had troubles all night at the foul line. So they did very well, especially for two guys that don't really get to play that much. But another thing I saw is Tristan Thompson and Anthony Bennett were out there together without Zeller or Sims, with Deng, Waiters, and Kyrie, I believe the lineups were. Maybe it was Jack or Dellavedova. One of those guys with Kyrie plus Waiters or plus Bennett, Thompson, and Deng, and they did very well with that small lineup against defending DeMarcus Cousins. So I saw a good down low D last night, and that's really positive because that's somewhere the Cavs have really struggled. But the main topic I want to talk about today is Anthony Bennett. What about this kid? What I said last video is if he can get going, if he can average 15, 14, 15 points a game, that is going to greatly help the Cavaliers. What did he do last night? 19 points, 10 rebounds, first double-double, and sure enough, it helped them win this game. He had 20 points last night. I've been saying it since day one. If this kid can get going, the Cavs are going to be very, very, very good because the way he played last night, he could take Tristan Thompson's starting spot. I could see him, if he continues to play that way, if he continues to up his minutes, to up his points, to up his defensive abilities at the 4, I could see him taking Tristan Thompson's spot. Honestly, I really could. But not only did AB play amazingly, I mean, the development we're seeing from him in the last couple games is awesome. It's giving me so much hope for the future. Maybe not this season, but imagine next season after this kid has a whole offseason to get back in shape. He's going to come out and he's going to be a monster next year, ready to go. Another thing I saw last night is Luol Deng got back in his groove. We've been seeing him shoot, laser shot after laser shot, just almost horizontal to the ground. No arc. But last night, it looked like he got air under the ball. It looked like his shot was going in. I mean, he was in a rhythm, and he was in a groove. And it's good to see that, especially before this All-Star break. If he can keep it up through Detroit, he's going to be extremely positive heading into this break. He's going to be able to rest his Achilles. And that's going to be huge for the Cavs. They have a healthy, confident Luol Deng coming back from the All-Star break. So hopefully he can keep up that game tonight. He also played very well shutting down Rudy Gay and, didn't let him explode. All in all, the Cavs just played great defensively, I thought. Held them to 99 points, which is good. Held them under 100, and they played quite well. And finally, the third thing I saw from this game that was huge, and is all of this is just building to the turnaround, to the point where the Cavs are winners, All of this it's been building up all season, and finally we're seeing it all come together. Anthony Bennett's playing great. Deng turned it around last night. The young guys, Zeller and Sims, got it done. And finally, Kyrie and Dion Waiters are playing great together. And this makes me just smile. It makes me so happy to see this. Because these two guys, we thought all season that they've been butting heads. That's what we've been led on to believe by the media. They've been butting heads. They can't cooperate together. That is to me, the last couple games, that's a complete lie. We see these guys, they're high-fiving each other, they're laughing with each other, they're talking, they're smiling. And to top it all off, their chemistry on the court during the game is awesome. They're playing amazingly. You see Kyrie, you saw Dion hook Kyrie up with a three late in the game. And what Kyrie do right after that? He smiled, he laughed, he went over to Waiters, pretty much said, hey, that was an awesome pass. Waiters was distributing the ball a lot. He's really stepping up his game. Kyrie played well. And together, those two, hopefully they can get to the point where they can start together and just mesh beautifully. And if that can happen, I mean, the Cavs, they're a team to beat. They really are. So, this season so far has been an absolute heartbreaker for Cavs fans, for me. But the last 3 games has looked extremely good. And, again, ever since Chris Grant got fired, this team has just stepped it up. So, hopefully they can keep it up. And who knows, maybe we'll make a move at the trade deadline, get a young center in there, get a young guy that we can build around, that can help Kyrie be the second option scorer. You know, we need a center that's young, that can just continue to get better and better and better and kind of take Anderson Varejão's place. So hopefully we can do that. Right now I don't think Zeller and Sims, even though they played pretty decently last night against Cousins, I don't think Zeller or Sims can take that role. But we'll see what happens come trade deadline time. And we'll see what happens tonight. And I'll have another video tomorrow about this Pistons game. So, yeah, guys, thanks for watching. See you next time.